guys, I'm going to make a quick video here about orders of operations. And I know you just watched the other one, but this is just a reminder that in the 6th grade, we use GEMDAS, grouping symbols, exponents, multiply and divide, add and subtract. And we do that multiply and divide and that add and subtract from left to right. So when you're looking at a new problem, let's look at this one here. 30 minus 15 plus 5 times 2 plus 20. I look first for a grouping symbol. Well, I have this parenthesis, but it's not grouping anything together. It's actually being used as like more of a multiplication. So I can cross off that I've done the grouping symbol. Then I look for an exponent. Nope, no exponent. So I'm going to multiply and divide from left to right. So I'm going to travel down the expression to find right here my first multiplication. So 5 times 2 is 10. Then I'm going to bring everything else down. Plus 20, right? Everything else that comes down. So I look, I have no other multiply and divide, so I'm done with that section also. So now I add and subtract from left to right. So I'm going to do whatever comes to me first. So 30 minus 15 is 15, and then I plus 10 plus 20. Now I do 15 plus 10 is 25, plus 20, and 25 plus 20 is 45, right? So you just do it left to right when you get down to that multiply and divide, and then add and subtract. So let's look at another one, a little more complicated. So again, I'm going to write my GEMDAS on the side. Add and subtract, left to right, left to right. So now I have some parentheses, some grouping symbols. So I'm going to do the grouping symbol that is the most left, right? Like we read left to right. So I'm going to do this 25/5. Well, that's kind of like a division bar. 25 divided by 5. 25 divided by 5 is 5. And then I rewrite the problem. 24 minus 7 times 2 plus 12. I'm not quite done with grouping symbols yet, so I go to this middle portion, this 25 minus 7 times 2. I have to do the multiplication first, because inside the parentheses, I follow the orders of operations. So 7 times 2 is 14, and then I rewrite the problem. All right, my grouping symbol is still there. 24 minus 14 is 10. I can drop those parentheses now. And now I'm done with grouping. I have no exponents. I have no multiply and divide. So I'm going to add and subtract from left to right. And 15 plus 12 is 27. I can actually check that in the calculator. So let me show you the Desmos calculator, which is right here. I was like, I knew I have it up. All right, so let's look. So let's look at our original problem, right? So I can do 25 divided by 5. It's going to throw that fraction bar in there. I want to get out of it and close that parentheses. Plus, I have 24 minus 7 times 2 plus 12. And look at that, 27, 27. So you can check your work using that Desmos calculator just to make sure you're on the right track. All right, let's throw in some exponents and some negative integers here. So let's do this GEMDAS again. Every time you like to make the key for yourself. Now, I do see those parentheses, but again, I have an integer outside of the parentheses, and that's really just another way of writing -2 times -4, right? Plus 10 minus 2 squared. So it's really just multiplication, so I don't have any real grouping symbols. So now I look at the exponent, 2 squared. Well, 2 squared is 4, right? 2 times itself. And then I'm just going to bring everything else down. All right. Done with exponents. I'm going to multiply and divide from left to right. So I have -2 times -4. Okay, multiplying integers. I ignore the signs and I just multiply. 2 times 4 is 8. And remember, same sign, then the answer is going to be positive with multiplication. So a negative times a negative is a positive. So that's +8 plus 10 minus 4. Now I add and subtract left to right. 8 plus 10 is 18. Minus 4 is 14. Let's check that in that Desmos calculator. So let's bring our problem over just a little bit so I can see it. So we had -2 times -4 plus 10 minus 2 squared. And look at that, 14. My answer is correct. So remember, one thing at a time, one line at a time. Let me know if I have any questions. Love ya. Bye.